Welcome to the final hour. We're here to interview Gothic Thug. And surprisingly, he's not going as his OC, even though he's dressed up as his OC, which is pretty interesting. Now, the first thing I would tell all my interviewers, or interviewees, whatever it is, I don't know, you, that any question I ask, if you feel too uncomfortable or you don't want to answer it, you do not have to answer it, so there's no pressure. Usually answering them makes the interview go faster and fun and cool, but if it's something too personal, understandable. Now, first things first. Who is Gothic Thug?
Well, I guess the story for that one is, you ever seen Not Another Teen Movie?
Not Another Teen Movie. Actually, no.
Oh, it's a spoof. It's a cheesy spoof, but Marilyn Manson had done a music video for it. It was Tainted Love, and on the hood of the car when he pulls in, it has Goth Thug on the grill, and I was like, I really like that, so I added IC to it, and just been using it since. And that's something I've been using since before I was even on TikTok, and it's trying to get a clothing line out of it and call it Gothic Thug Enterprises.
Nice. How's that going?
It's proving difficult.
Is it
Very difficult?
Have you noticed anything that we do that's content creator related is just fucking difficult?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Because of all the different designs that I have, the different photos that I've taken that I want to put on T-shirts, they're gonna be expensive. It's about $300 for like 30 shirts.
Yeah. There's also some websites that allow you just to put the image onto the website. So you can just have people direct it to the website and they'll print out the shirt. You don't have to like pre-order it and then distribute it, but you're trying to build your own.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I've also had a very hard time finding clothing that I like, and so I want to do my own designs. I have a design that my sister, she owns her own modeling company in Vegas, and she does pinup models and stuff. So I had an artist that rendered a sketch of her next to a car, and that's going to be on one of the shirts, so on and so forth.
Okay. So who's the guy behind all the makeup?
Me, just an average, everyday dude.
Okay, what do you do every day?
For the most part, right now, because of like quarantine and stuff, it's just been sit at home, make TikTok and video games.
That's what I was for 2.5 months recently. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, other than that, I work in manufacturing plants, like food manufacturing plants, French fries, TV dinners, stuff like that.
Nice. Very nice. Okay. So, what do you do for fun? Just like chilling out and having a good time. I know you mentioned gaming. Is that just it?
Yeah, just mainly gaming. Yeah, not to put a dark damper on this, but I am a recovering alcoholic.
Okay.
I've been sober since November.
Congrats.
I was an alcoholic for a very long time, so I'm kind of relearning how to do new things.
Okay.
TikTok has opened up a lot of doors for that. It's kept me sober, helped me focus on something that's fun that I don't have to be constantly like, oh, this is going to be boring if I'm not drunk. So,
Congratulations.
video games, I hide inside. I stay away from people. I'm an introvert. This is also another way that helps out with that is I meet people such as yourself and everybody else in the chat, and
yeah,
a lot of amazing people.
Yeah,
and I don't have to shake your hands or hug you.
See, I'm that person that's like, hey, come here, let's go, let's shake hands, hug. But I understand the whole like that whole situation. My father was an alcoholic and very heavy drug user. He quit for a while, then got back on it and just passed away. It was pretty weird and sudden, but it happens. Okay. So that's a great success, man. Congratulations on that. Like, keep it going. And
it's a struggle.
Oh, it is. It is, because almost everyone drinks, almost everyone does something, or they're always mentioning it, right? And
Yep.
so now, how you came up with your OC from that TV show, right?
This guy, the
Yeah.
Reaper. No, I
No?
was bored
Okay.
one day, and just
Okay,
I
so where did
started
this
messing
one come
around with
from? Where did this
makeup, and
one?
bam.
Okay. So Gothic Thug came from.
So
Oh, okay.
anytime, yeah, the name, the nickname, the brand that I'm trying to come up with came from
Okay.
the music video,
I got those mixed up.
and
Sorry.
the characters that I do, every single character that I do is because I'm bored. I don't have a full backstory on on really any of them except for my very first OC. The rest of them, I just I'm like, I'm bored today, and I'll just go grab all the makeup I have, put a mirror in front of me, put on music, and most of the time I'll go live and whatever looks cool.
Nice. So you just randomly like, what does this look like today? And then it ends up being like something freaking cool and badass, right?
Yep,
That,
this is what's become everybody's favorite, and I have just been adding to it. The face, like if I go back, I have pictures from when I very first did this to what it looks like now, like the one that I sent you. The 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 changes are phenomenal, and
that's
the ideas
awesome.
that I've got, like the spikes on the hood here, I got those from Kira May because I saw her, she had them, and I'm like, I'm stealing that idea.
At
But I
least
put them on here, on my shoulders on each side, add a little bit extra. The spikes on the back, I have a friend of mine
oh, now the
in
spikes on the
Vegas.
back, that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, a friend of mine is Horny Mike. He works for the Counts Customs on the History Channel. I've known him since I was like 19 years old, and I knew he was doing it, and so he's gave me some. I use the black ones for a different OC that I'm in the process of figuring out,
Nice,
and then I
nice.
threw these on the vest.
Very nice, very nice, very cool. So you're just like, hey, I'm gonna paint my face and see what happens, and this is what happened.
Yep.
That's fucking cool,
Yep.
dude. That's fucking cool. That's like when I pick up a guitar and just start playing and like, oh, that sounds cool. That's a lot of talent because I can't draw for shit. I can't. You can ask Bloodvix. I can't even put my own makeup on. It's just like, I'm gonna fucking kill you because this is taking forever. Like, shut up. Okay.
Yeah, I've always been pretty artistically talented. There for a while, I interned as in a tattoo shop and learned how to do tattooing and stuff like that, and it's just branched playing
Nice.
with makeup.
So you do play games. So we got that from you. Do you ever plan on making like a Twitch channel like this and just dress up like how Metro Mike does?
I have a Twitch. I have created a Twitch so I can follow people. Mostly, I haven't really got to the point where I'm like gonna start streaming on it. I don't have like the full camera setups and stuff like that.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, because
If I
like
ran
people,
into the cameras, I probably would do that.
yeah, at $30 gets you a camera like this one. I mean, that I'm using. Not bad. It does the job. But that's fucking. So you would do it if you had the stuff. That's awesome. Because I guarantee you could bring a crowd because you're just so chill and laid back. Now you have these OCs.
I try.
No, you do. I popped in your stream. I usually don't stay in long, but I actually chilled in yours for a little bit because it was just so chill. And like you were still interacting with people and people were talking. It was really cool. I like that. Now, with your OCs, do you ever think of like writing a backstory for all of them or have someone else write a backstory?
I've kind of thought about that. I'm trying to pull backstories up for them. But let me see. So Lulu Deadly, she's my sister from another mister. She helped me come up with a backstory for one of my characters. His name's Kane. He is a sadomasochistic vampire. If you guys see me doing that character, it means I'm royally pissed off. That's when I pull that character out. But he's just a vampire that's in it. He's in it for the thrill of the kill, thrill of the hunt. He doesn't even go in to change anything, to change a human to a vampire. He just bashes their freaking brains in and plays around with the blood.
Okay.
And it's just that way because people have, anybody that's gotten close to him had hurt him in the past, though. And then Shinotora is my very first OC. That's Japanese for Tiger of Death. He has a Japanese name, but he is technically a ninja, which is Chinese. So I had to kind of flop around with that, and I'm like, how am I going to come up with an idea? So I thought of it, basically, I was watching Ip Man one day, and I was like, this is going to work. So the Japanese government, they invaded China, were, starting a war in China, trying to control Chinese people and everything. So I'm like, okay, so Shinotora, I don't have a real name for him, but he was orphaned, and a Japanese soldier felt bad for him, and he took him home and raised him as his own. And as this child grew up, he learned later on that he was actually Chinese, and then he went and found his actual Chinese heritage and became a ninja in a sense. And I'm kind of working an edge on some mystical powers as well, dabbling in some kind of magic. I haven't fully figured that part out yet, but he is just become a ninja to take revenge on the officers and Chinese soldiers that massacred his family.
Very interesting. Holy shit.
Yeah.
So that's
I'm working on it.
Yeah, so you're getting there. You're getting there. All right. We got a couple questions from chat. One, Dark Skull 324 Happy says, "Tell him he looks awesome." Do you know Dark Skull at all?
Probably. I'm bad with names.
Right?
I know faces.
Right?
I'm terrible with
like
names.
I know a handful of names, but then I'll see a TikTok like, I know that person. What's their name? I have no fucking clue, but I know that person.
Don't know.
Then Mr. Anarchy asks, what inspired you to make Reaper?
I was bored.
I thought so. There was nothing behind it. You were just bored and drew on your face. That was it?
I was bored and started playing with makeup.
That's fucking badass. Rhino T1D is wondering how he can get an autograph.
Oh yeah, I was how he can get an autograph? I guess message me and we'll work it out.
Okay.
Up on my DMs or...
Yeah. Okay. Lovely little unicorn 23. Ask him about the ducks. So what about these ducks?
That's my other little sister. She's my little TikTok sister.
Nice. Why are you guys saying ask him when you could say can't? You could just ask a simple question. You're all asking. I know. What the fuck? This chat is silly. Like they're like being around the bush, answering these questions. Ask him how to get rid of a mouse problem. Get a cat. Or a snake and let it loose in the house.
I go with the snake.
Yeah. It might get outside though and not come back.
Little Reaper 4 says hi. Hi, Lexi.
You have 3? What? They lazy cats, aren't they? All right, so with this whole thing of the pandemic COVID-19 situation, would you say it's helped you get better as a content creator? Has it actually helped you grow? Did you have more time, or like how did it affect you during this whole situation?
It definitely helped in the sense of having time to do everything. When I first started TikTok, I was still at work. It was before all this started. I would get off about midnight. I worked in a totally different town, so it took me anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes to get home. I'd rush home as fast as I could, throw on whatever outfits, makeup, and anything like that, and I would just go till like 5:30 in the morning, and then pass out and do it all over again the next day.
Yep.
Then have that pandemic and quarantines and whatnot. It's like, hey, all right, I got nothing better to do, so I'm just gonna sit here and make up all day.
Nice. So how many days a week would you say you crashed? Just like went like passed out for as soon as you got home?
Oh, that's I'd never do that. Like when I get off work, I just can't. I don't know why. It's like as soon as I get home, I get a second wind, and
Damn, I have
never
at least
passed
like
out.
yeah, Shadow is with me. He's right here in the chair chilling with me. My cat. No, at least once a week because I stay up till like 3 in the morning. Then I'll go to work at. I'll wake up at 6, and I have to go to work, and I come home, and I just like do that every day. Usually like one night a week. I'm like, but I was just curious if you do that too. Okay. Have you ever been on a podcast before?
No, I have not.
Really?
First.
Okay.
You popped my
I don't
cherry.
even know if this is considered a podcast, really. It's just like something different. I don't see podcasts do these kind of things. They're usually like, "Hi, we're gonna stay straight face and be all like serious here." But anyway, I had a question. I just fucking lost it. Fuck. Okay. Any one of your OCs, which one would you want to be in a TV show or anime, cartoon, or freaking a comic book? Which one would you want to be in there the most?
If it was anime, I would go with Shinotora. I would love to see more of a ninja aspect in like a anime, especially with how I have done his backstory, where he is technically Chinese but was raised with a Japanese family. I could dig that. Kane, I would also see him in some kind of cartoonish anime. What was it? I can't think of it now. Riddick, the Chronicles of Riddick. If I saw something along those lines in like anime, I would love to see Kane in something like that. And then Reaper, this character, no, hands down, I put him in anything.
Nice. Okay. Now Tiff Cree, she's my mod. She's a fucking. Have you heard of Tiff Cree?
Yeah, I watched a couple of the interviews on YouTube last night, and she's the one that asked the hard question. I gotta hide from her.
No, she's my mod. No, you gotta watch her freaking TikToks. Holy shit.
Now, I have.
Okay.
They're phenomenal. The most recent one I saw was the hands and just kept changing. I was like, holy.
Yeah, she's fucking trippy as fuck. I love it. Now, what is your Twitch name? So people can follow you.
My Twitch name, it's Gothic Thug 5. No underscores, and it's spaced out as far as I know.
Okay. Well, that channel does not exist, but okay. All good. We'll figure that one out later. Now, what else did she say? What is your favorite video game to play?
I bounce around with those. I don't really have like per se a favorite. But the 3 main ones that I play are GTA 5, Call of Duty, the new Modern Warfare, Warzone, whatever it is, and I still mess around with Anthem here.
Cool. Very cool. How long does the makeup last?
This set of makeup, this is all Mayron. Other than what's around my eyes is Maybelline. I can do about 8 hours if I really pushed it.
Nice. Very nice.
With the help of filters, of course. But every once in a while, I'll put my neck up, and it'll like you'll see it crack. I'm like, all right, hit it with some black again, and go back to it. Just depends on how I'm feeling.
Okay. How many times have you sat down and forgot you had spikes on your back?
Too many to count. Especially in the beginning. And when I very first put them on, because I've had this vest for about 5 years, and I've just gradually added stuff to it. So I turn around and I'm like, go to sit back, and I'm like, oh shit. Okay. Or the biggest thing I'll do is like, you know how like you just walk through a doorway, but you have like something in the way, and you go to turn, and you're like, oh, I know I have this much space, and I'll hear it, and you'll just hear it. and it just rubs against the wall. And I'm like, ah.
Like, ow, fuck. Who is it? Gothic? Oh, I'm trying to find a question again. Gothic Lucinda, how many energy drinks do you go through in a day?
If I'm filming, I don't know.
That's bad.
If I'm full on filming, I will turn around and just pound them back to back. Not a big deal. I've switched over to tea recently now.
Much healthier.
My stomach's been a little messed up, and I was like, it's got to be those. So I've switched over to tea for a while.
I would try G Fuel too. It actually is really good too on the whole like energy and vitamin supplement too. So okay, I found him. I'm just checking to see if there are any questions so I can catch up in chat. All right, we're good. So what is like your main social strength when you're either by yourself or out and about?
When I'm by myself and out and about, I don't really socialize. I mean, this is what you guys see me wearing is like, I wear this on a regular basis, and I live in a very Mormon town. So they see me and they automatically walk away. Like I have a label here in this town that I'm the devil because of my TikToks that I do.
What the fuck? Fucking assholes.
So now that I've got the contacts and stuff like that, I will go. Even if I'm going to the grocery store for 5 minutes, I will throw the contacts and the fangs in and just go to the store.
Damn.
All the kids in there are like,
you give no fucks. I love that. Like, no, it's like, hi, this is me. You don't like me, so I'm gonna fuck with you anyway.
Yep.
Man. Gothic.
I have been labeled in this town as the devil.
Lucinda is saying drink more water.
Water's for rich white people.
What the fuck? It comes from the tap. You can even get it from the hose.
Oh, no, I ain't drinking water. It's nasty.
All right, what's your proudest moment in your life?
Whew. I don't know. Deciding to stay sober. Keeping on, staying sober. I relive that moment every day. Yeah.
Fair enough. That's something to always be proud of and looking forward to. Hell yeah. Now, this is going dark side. Okay. What is your deepest regret?
Deepest regret. Not wearing a rubber that one time. No.
What? Uh-oh. We lost him.
Oh. We lost the camera.
That timing, just turn on the camera real quick. That time, I had to use a rubber that one time. Plunk. Oh shit!
Shut up.
Oh man. Okay. There we go. All right. So, all right. Your deepest regret is not using the rubber that one time. Okay.
No. I have children, but I love my children.
Oh, you got kids?
Yeah, I have kids.
Nice. How many?
4.
4. Damn.
Boys, 2 girls. Yeah, I was with one woman for 8 years, and I figured it was like the end. You know, I was done, nothing, whatever, and that didn't happen. So we had 3 kids while we were together, and like, oh, okay. Nope, she went on to greener pastures.
Gotcha. Okay. So
moved on from there to harder stuff.
Gotcha. Not cool. So going back to the original question, because I got a son. I got an 11-year-old downstairs. Me and Blood have a little one. And oh my god, easy. I guess that kind of coincides back and forth because you said that one time not using the condom, and then you had kids, and then now someone's saying use a condom. So maybe it was not using a condom.
All right.
But you gotta love your kids, right?
Oh yeah, they're all great. They're very very great. My oldest she's at.
What is your overall goal from TikTok? Another question from Tiff Cree.
My overall goal is entertain everybody, make them happy, make them smile. I do in a sense, like a vision board kind of thing. I would love to see me hit 1 million. That would be insane. I would lose my mind. So if you guys notice in my videos on all the hashtags I use, I always put road to 1 million, unless it's specifically about somebody, or it's like this video is gonna be for certain people and I tag all these people and I don't have space, then I'll take it out. But almost every video that I do, I put road to 1 million because I look at that as a future planning, or like I said, a vision board.
And then the next one would be 2 million. Nope.
Yep.
You always got it. You like that. Like when content creation. Excuse me. With content creation, you're always looking forward to like, how can I improve myself? How can I do this? How can I do that? And
oh yeah,
if you don't, you're gonna just stay still. And then also, if you don't work for it, you're not gonna get shit done. Like, I've been wanting to sit down and do TikToks lately, but I just been so fucking busy with other stuff, and Blood's been doing her other stuff too. So it's like, ah. So anyway, who is your favorite TikToker?
Kino Sase, hands.
Why is that?
She was because of everything that she does, the amount of effort she puts into her creator, or her creating her characters, the amount of effort she puts into her transitions, how helpful she is on top of that. I wouldn't, if it wasn't for her, I would have no idea what I'm doing on this app with transitions and glitch videos and stuff like that. She showed me so many things. It was crazy. And the day she followed me, I fangirled for like 3 days. I was wet, face down, moist.
Nice. Yeah, she's something else. She actually like is very helpful and very stern. It's very interesting. Like she puts up with no shit. So if you were able to collab with someone, I know you're probably gonna say Kino, but if you're able to collab with anyone, who would it be?
Kino, yeah. That's actually in the works.
Nice.
Who else would I don't know. Really like to collab with. I've got 2 more collab. Like everybody that I really want to collab with, I'm already doing it. It's kind of a secret though.
Well, yeah, that's fine. Like I said, you don't have to answer somebody's questions.
But if I'm gonna add, if I were to add somebody to that list, that's I don't know. I really don't know. I'd have to think about that one. Like I said, everybody that I really would like to or want to, I'm already working on that as we speak.
Okay, fair enough.
Just like the transition videos is one of them, and if everybody's been catching recently that I've been doing, trying to do glitch videos with transitions in them, or just a straight glitch video. The reason I'm doing the glitch videos is because of one of the collabs I'm working on, and I've got another one that I don't know what he wants to do yet. He hasn't really revealed to me what he wants to do yet, so
okay,
but it's in the works.
Yeah, all this shit takes time and just dedication, like when you're trying to work with someone else. I know a few people where like they're trying to work with each other and there's always confliction of some way. Like when I've worked with some people, not on TikToks but on other projects, hey, let's do this every week. Okay, and now nowhere, oh, I don't want to do it this week, I'd rather do this instead. Like, but we already, okay, whatever. And then gets butthurt when I do other stuff and joke around about it. But okay. Anyway, do you have any pets?
I have a cat somewhere. She just like showed up one day and followed me around my apartment for like an hour and wouldn't leave me. Like I couldn't go inside without her. I was not trying to keep this cat, and then I opened the door and she's been here.
What the fuck? That can't wait. You mine, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And I guarantee you don't regret it.
Other than the fact I've never seen a cat more hungry than this cat. Like I know cats always meow and it's like I just fed you and whatever. No, she's always fucking hungry. It's like a teenager.
All right. What is your favorite TikTok sound?
Oh. What? I don't know. I don't really have a favorite. I like them all. I mean, there's some that I won't use and whatnot, but if I see it, it's funny or it's something to transition to or anything like that, I use it.
Okay. All right. So
Just having multiple characters. There's always like every time I see a sound and I listen to it, I'm like, I really like this, but I don't know how I'll use it. I'll let it play, whoever's video or whatever, I'll let it play like 2, 3 times. I'll sit there and listen, and I'm like, you know what? That's a Reaper video. You know what? That's a Russell video. Or that's this or this or this.
okay. Tifkree was reading my freaking mind. I was about to ask this one. Do you have a favorite trend?
I hate all the trends. That is one thing about Reaper. He is the trend spoofer or basher or whatever. If I see a trend, Reaper will do it. Except for, actually, no, I'm lying. It was the most recent one where I don't know. I think it's French, sure, but it's in a different language, and everybody will put words on the screen. I saw this video. It hit me really hard because it was about God leaving a phone, and you get a 15-minute phone call, and the girl calls her mom, and that one hit me hard. And as soon as I was sitting there and figuring it out, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get that sound, and I'm gonna do it this way, and made it so that it's Reaper was specifically requested to go and get this person that had just passed away to transport them to the afterlife to meet with their family.
Interesting.
And I can't think it's I don't even know how it goes. It's just that weird different language one and stuff.
Interesting.
So,
Now
it ends with that ale or whatever.
I would have to hear that sound. You'll have to share it with me later.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Thank you. I'm pretty sure you've dealt with trolls, right? In comments.
Constant. I had to turn my comments off recently on one video, and I hardly ever do that. But this one was kind of about some guy trying to pull a prank on somebody, and it's not something to play with.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of people trolling my comments on that one. I'm like, you know, I'm just going to turn them off.
Me and Blood got this one video where it's almost like it's at least 4 million views, like combined, because we dual post, just different cameras. And her comments were way more savage than mine. She was getting like, "Go kill yourself, go do this, go do that." Like, yeah, real bad shit. It was just like, what the fuck is wrong with these kids? Just press the not interested button, damn it. So,
right.
What is the best comeback you've had for one of those comments?
Block.
Block. Come on, you haven't had anything where like this is still my best one I've had so far. Comment. Some videos should have stayed in drafts. Comeback. Some things should have been swallowed.
Honestly, I really don't get a lot of hate comments. The biggest thing that I get, and like I guess somewhat hate or negative comment, is about these, and it'll be, "Oh, those are hanging in my car." Well, yeah.
What the fuck? Like, so?
Like, you're just mad that I came up with the idea to use them before you did.
Yeah, right. To use them in OC, yeah.
Yeah, no, my biggest comebacks. My comebacks are normally like right then and there. I don't have one that I specifically use, and most of the time it's in my lives when a little child pops in and tries to say something, and I'll even use something should have been swallowed. There was one while I was doing my makeup, I was live. There was one that popped in and was trying to talk shit. I was like waiting for him to keep going. I give him a chance to not do it before I block him or they get muted. And he popped in and he's like, "You look like a Walmart version of Marilyn Manson." And I was like, I'm not even halfway done, but okay. And I was waiting and waiting, and then he turned around and said he was joking. But with his name, it was like triple X something something, and I'm like, this is all coming from a guy. This is exactly what I thought. I was like, this is coming from a guy on here who has a name from a freaking 1980s porno. And I rag on people constantly. If anybody follows me from TikTok to Likey, they'll know too. Because I'll do live streams on Likey, and it's like nowhere near what my live streams are on TikTok.
Okay.
It's like an R-rated version of my lives on TikTok.
Okay. Now,
I torture the little crotch goblins. They pop in and they're like, "I'm scared," and I'm like,
why
"So
are you
leave."
in
And they're
here?
like, "Okay, I'm like, okay, well, bye." And they're like, "Bye." I was like, "Well, bye. I'll see you in your nightmares." And they all turn around and they say like, "Oh, don't say that. Take it back. Now I can't leave. Oh my god."
Oh my god! That's pretty epic. All right, Mr. Anarchy. Interesting question, because I didn't know your live got banned. When your live got
Yes.
banned, what went through your head?
Initially, I was pissed. I was pissed off. Didn't know why or whatever. Just said it was dangerous behavior, and I'm like, I wasn't doing anything, but okay. I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll just make a video and start appealing it, and good thing I have a backup.
Like, hope for the best at that point, right? That's really all you can
Yeah,
do. I
yeah,
made
that's been
a
since like the 4th of May that it's been banned.
I made a video on how to get unbanned for live and normal TikTok, and I get comments all the time. I've been banned, and how do you get unbanned? Watch the video. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Just send these emails.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I get a
The
lot
only
of those.
problem with sending the emails is like you never get a response. You hope for the reaction of your live gets returned to you, but you never get a response.
Yeah. Oh, Tiff Curry, question. What is something you would change about TikTok? Add, remove, or completely change?
I have an idea of something they should do.
Okay.
I've already sent this email to TikTok. So when you have a child that gets to 1K, the child decides, okay, I'm going to go live. They pop on a live. What happens? They get knocked with a 7-day ban until they can prove that they're over the age of 13 or 18 or whatever. So
It's
on and
16.
so forth.
It's actually 16 on TikTok.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is, if you can do that, even with the robots running and kicking kids off, why not do that with the videos? Like, you can turn around and clearly see that this is a child in this video.
Right.
Shadow ban the video, ban the account, block the account, so they, not ban it, but, block it so they can't post. They do it to people all the time. They give you a 7-day no posting ban. Why not turn around? Oh, there's a kid in this video. Bam, blocked. Now, the only way to turn around and get this fixed is your parent has to email TikTok with a photo ID saying, this is me. I allow my child of this age, blah, 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 to do it. I closely monitor it. As long as they get that email, TikTok turns around and turns the account back on.
That's actually a really good idea. That'll kind of eliminate a lot of problems with the trolls, the kids, the random reportings.
Right?
I still
even when I was doing my makeup today, I got a random report for vulgar content. I wasn't even talking. I wasn't doing anything. I was shaving.
It makes no sense. That makes
None.
no sense. Do you consider
I got it.
yourself famous?
Everybody likes to tell me I am. The closest thing that I can say to me saying, considering myself unfamous, is that I'm being seen on every content. Between looking at my analytics and the people that hop into my lives, they're like, hey, from Norway, hey, from New Zealand, hey, from Japan, Italy, France, all these places.
Damn.
In
You're
that sense,
accomplishing
yeah,
my goal.
I am.
Shit, hitting the world.
Like in that sense, yeah, I would say I'm somewhat famous. That I'm being seen all over the place.
And that was from
But
Lovely Unicorns, that question.
at the same time, I don't consider myself famous for the fact that people will pop in my lives or show up on my content and they're like, "Holy shit! How did I not find you before? How did I not know about you before?" Or there was a guy, what's his name? Crazy Joe is here. It's a friend of Maymay's, and he popped in my live, and he was just normal talking and everything. And one day I was like, "Oh yeah, if you want to see the real content," he had asked me a question. He's like, I always see you doing your makeup, but I never see a bunch of new videos. I see one or two here and there, and I'm like, "Oh, if you want to see the real content, go to my main account." And I go to my main account, and he pops back in, and he's like, "Holy shit, you're famous." And I'm like, "No, I'm not famous," because obviously you didn't know who I was.
Well, the thing, like, okay,
It's like
you got.
Will Smith popped on here, and within 24 hours he was at like 1 million followers. Like,
Well, yes, Will Smith. He's been in how many movies, and he's actually a good actor. Like that,
famous.
exactly. But like the thing is, like, you still are well known. I guarantee if you go to the mall dressed up as how you are, you might run into one person if you go there throughout the week that someone will recognize you. I mean, Blood Vixen doesn't consider herself like famous at all, but I think she is because like she's really well known. She's good. She knows what she's doing. Same with you. Like, you know what you're doing. You're good. It's not shit content. Now,
Yeah. I don't put out anything that's shit. If I sit there and I will watch after on the editing screen, I'll sit there and watch it. If I even didn't mouth the word right, even just like the end of it, like if I catch it, I don't post it. I go do it again.
oh, fair enough. Fair enough. How did you and Meme meet from Mr. Anarchy?
TikTok.
Just a random TikTok. Hi, how are you? I like you. You like me.
So,
High five to be friends.
that story. All
right, let's go with the story.
That story starts with a video. It's kind of how I met Queen Majora as well, and all these other people. So I was just posting these random videos, and one day, this I don't remember if she's Australian or Canadian, but this Australian Canadian chick randomly followed me, and at that time I was still doing follow for follows and didn't care who you were. If you followed me, I'm following you back because I'm just trying to get as many as I can and blah blah blah. But she followed me, I followed back. She messaged me immediately. She's like, "All you do is post thirst content." Excuse me? She's like, "All you do is post thirst content." And I'm like, I mean, I could see a couple videos here and there. Like I look with a stare or with a smile or a smirk. Maybe fringing into that territory, but it's not really thirst content. And she's like, "No, all you do is post thirst content." So I went and made a couple more videos, and I saw Queen Majora's video, and that was a thirst video. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go do this right now. So I did. And I ended up like pulling my shirt off, and I didn't have any like anything except maple syrup. And I'm like, I guess it'll work. Pulled my shirt off and just poured this.
Oh my god, I gotta see that one. Oh my god. Oh my god.
And an older friend of mine went through and she was tagging a bunch of people, and May turned around and saw it and she's like, ugh. She got stuck right then and there. And then
she's yelling at you saying, "I told him not to talk about me."
my friend had tagged her in it, and then she was like, "Well, let's surprise her with a phone call." So we surprised her with a phone call on I think it was House Party. And disclaimer, I don't have House Party anymore. I got rid of it. I hated that app. But anyway, so we surprised her with a video call on that, and she went deer in the headlights. She was shook, straight shook it. She drove around the block for I don't know how long because she didn't know what to do. And then we've just been talking since.
Nice.
Working on, we're just working on things, and I'm hoping to close the distance here very, very soon.
Nice, very nice. You're in Idaho. That's kind of far from where we're at. God damn it.
In Idaho.
Yeah. So, are there any TikTokers where you're just scrolling through TikTok, you're just like, damn, this one's good? And that's a question from Ghostly Nightmare.
Tiff Cree. Every time I see Tiff Cree, those videos. Kino. Voodoo Ghoul. I love a lot of what she does. She's grown. Her and I have grown pretty much together. She started, I don't know, right before me or right after. There's so many. Fallen from Grace, his wife Aurelia, Neurotic Ragdoll, Chris Creeper, Noxie the Clown is so underrated. That dude, it's just like, I think people are just like, one, it's a clown, and two, it's like kind of demonic clown.
Yeah, a lot of people are surprisingly afraid of clowns. A lot of people.
Who else? Mr. Anarchy here in the chat. His glitch videos.
Oh my god, his latest glitch. I couldn't stop watching. I was like, damn, this is telling such a good fucking story. Like, hell yeah. Like, great job on that one. I'm not joking. Like, shit. Anyone else?
Oh, like I said, there's just so many. Let's see. Oh, I could go on forever. Pretty much anybody in this chat. Anybody in this chat.
Fair enough.
Automatically on that list. Like, there's like so many underrated people.
Damn. Yeah, I agree with that one. I agree. Because, like, the algorithm just doesn't push some people out, and it makes no sense. Like, Blood Vixen.
Mr. Anarchy's like, please don't hype him up. Y'all don't have to Sorry. Yep. Not sorry.
Right?
Amazing.
Like, me and Blood Vixen and I, until we switched to a white background, her videos originally weren't being pushed out that much. She was still getting traction, but as soon as we switched, she just blew up. And I'm still there with it, but it's still, it's like, holy crap, like, big difference from just like a background change. Like, what the fuck? But it's so weird. Now, so you're still not unbanned from your original account to go live, are you?
No, I'm not.
Damn.
I was doing it once a day. Well, I was doing it multiple times a day for probably the first month.
Okay.
And then it went from that to once a day of emails and report the problem. And now I'm down to like once a week. I'm just like, whatever.
Okay. Fair enough.
I got the backup account, and I'm also one of those that I get on my live and I don't give a fuck. You pop in and saying something, I'm coming right back at you. And everybody tells me, they're like, no, you're gonna get banned. I'm like, so I'll make another account.
Right? Like,
it took me less than 20 hours to get my backup account.
Nice.
I mean, it was over 3 days, but I bounced from live to live to live, hit every follow for follow sound, all this, that, and the other, and in less than 20 hours, I was back up to 1K and still up and running.
Nice. Do you feel safer streaming late at night or during the day?
Definitely late at night. I mean, I like doing during the day because that's when everybody's like around, pop in, and they're like, hey, oh my god, and then I'm like, oh, hey. Like, my favorites, they all pop in and say hi, but then I also have the children that pop in and they're like...
All right, back to TikTok.
That's kind of how my thing got banned. I had 5 big name creators in there at the same time, and this little kid popped in and wasn't getting attention from one of those creators, and next thing you know, boom, it's gone.
Wow, what an asshole. Okay, is there any TikTok that you have made that you're like, okay, this one should go far, or it's your favorite TikTok, and it just
All
you
of them.
wanted to go far, but it went nowhere. It was just like, wow, only 100 views. What the fuck is this shit?
What? It's a song. I did it a long time ago. I did it. It was very, very like I am big on don't use a lot of After Effects and any of those transition effects and stuff. I try to avoid them as much as possible.
Yeah, you only use those when it's like that little, you can't get that like fragment inch, and it's just
Right.
like to cover it up.
That's yeah. If you see a transition and it has the After Effects, it means I fucked up and I hit it, and you can't find it. But with the effects, it's like this is dope.
Yep.
So, like the one that I did today, the only reason I used After Effects is because it was flawless. Like that one I did not fuck up on, but it was like it's just missing. So I'm like, you know what, screw it, let's just throw these in here. And the way the After Effects hit on that, it was complete accident. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I saw the video you
this is
made for the
phenomenal.
interview with the slight After Effects. I was like, that's really fucking cool. Very subtle, but
So
gets
I'm
the
like,
point. Yeah. So what's the video that?
oh yeah.
What's the video that we're trying to get to because we got distracted by transitions and effects?
Yeah, there's it's a song. I can't think of the name of the song, but I used a lot of effects in it, and it was very like a music video almost. Like it
Okay.
full on music video with it. I was in the same character, and it went nowhere.
Damn.
It drives me nuts. It's always the ones that you want to don't go anywhere, and then the one that you don't want is the one that goes. Although the latest one that I had go viral was one that I did with Blue Eye Darkness, which I was, thank God, was on point. It was just I don't say blah blah blah, and I like rolled my eyes and turned around back at her and don't do that. There's nothing messed up about it or anything. It's just so simple, but it's sitting at like 150,000 views right now.
Ain't that crazy? Like just some simple ones that make no sense get like crazy views. Like
Yeah.
Like the video that we got in the millions, we're just like, why did this one blow up? Because it's old Yella. Like that's the soundtrack. Like what the fuck? But okay, we're running pretty close to the end. We got like 9 minutes ish left. So chat, think of any more questions. I'm gonna have a couple more questions, and I'll ask my closing out questions. Now let's see, what do we got here? Do you have any? You said you do tattoos. Do you have any tattoos or piercings?
I have my ears pierced. They're gauged out to a 0.
High five. We got the
My
same
eyebrow,
one.
Yeah, my eyebrow's technically still open, but due to working in a food manufacturing place, I had to remove all my piercings. Even when I'm at work, I have to take these out. I can't have any metallic objects or any possibly fall
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
food. Tattoos. If I'm talking individual pieces, I have 21. But they're all mashed together. I'm working on this here. I got a big rose here, stars, stuff on my back. My chest is done. My legs. It's a lot.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You sound like my white blood. You really do. On a scale of 1 to 10 for Mr. Anarchy, how savage does your live stream get with trolls?
It really doesn't. I've had recently, because of a video that I was promoting, because this guy did some nasty prank thing, I've had a few people pop in. So I'd say probably 2 or 3. I have very good, very amazing people that follow me and I follow back, that we've become great friends. And they pretty much every live I do, they're in attendance. And I've made them moderators. I have very, very amazing moderators that they watch my back on there. So, but if I'm on Likey, it's a 10. It's a 12.
Oh my god,
I hate
I hate
savage right
Likey.
back to them.
I go on Likey and I keep pressing like not interested, and it keeps showing freaking like kids on there, and I'm like, come on, go away. Go away. But that's all that's on there. That's the problem, and there's no regulation, probably no real rules. Now,
that's why I hop on there, though. I jump on there just for the specific reason of treating the crotch goblins. It's my way of getting back at them.
Lovely little unicorn 23. Have you ever fallen asleep in your OC, or I'm gonna ask a follow-up question with that, or forgotten that you have your OC makeup on?
After filming for hours on end, it gets itchy. So falling asleep kind of hard. My very first character, I've fallen asleep with that makeup on because it's just eyes and like a stamped star in the middle of my forehead, and I'm like, screw it, I'm going to bed.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, I think that's everything from chat. I'm gonna start asking my closing questions. All right, 3 questions. First question: what is an interesting fact about yourself that no one knows?
Interesting fact about myself that no one knows.
Or wouldn't expect from you.
I
mean, DR.ZED has a prosthetic leg.
I mean, I'm a pretty open dude. I mean, everybody that knows me. I mean, I don't have a belly button. I don't know if you knew that.
What?
Yeah, I don't have a belly button. A lot of people already know that. Like I said, I'm a pretty open book when it comes to things. But yeah, I don't have a belly button.
Holy shit! Thank you for that host, Jinx. But holy fuck, I didn't know that existed. Honestly, like for real. Like what?
No belly button.
What the fuck? That's interesting. That is an interesting fact. The fuck? That made me lose track of my questions. And I always say the three same questions. Okay, here's the second one. Is there any question during this interview that you didn't get asked but want to answer?
No.
No? Pretty much everything was said. Yeah. Everything was like pretty good questions. Nothing off the top of your head?
No, we hit everything all over.
Awesome. Okay. Now, this is my last question. Then we could just shoot the shit for a few minutes because that was pretty quick. I didn't expect it to be that quick. I mean, usually there's a little bit, but sometimes it's quicker. I don't have no clue. I'm exhausted. I've been working like 10-hour days, 6 days a week. So yeah, bear with me. Now, the last question. Is there any question you want to ask me or Blood?
I should have been prepared for that one.
We got a few minutes. Take your time.
I did watch a few of your interviews here and there, so I was trying to prepare myself for a question for you guys, but I don't have a big question. I mean, well, I can ask you the same question. What is your guys' like full-on goal with TikTok?
Me personally, my full-on goal with TikTok is now, since they got that marketing thing, my goal is try to get the 100,000 likes, 28 posts in 28 days, that thing, right? Because I don't know how that works. Maybe you get paid from TikTok. I don't know. Mostly my goals after that is meeting more people, interviewing more people so people can learn who their favorite creators are. With Blood, she'll probably type in the chat soon, but I know she wants, like, her main goal is to get verified but still be the same person helping everyone out.
Definitely. That would definitely be on my list there.
Yeah. But that's pretty much I think that's it, unless Blood wants to have her a little rebuttal in chat. Actually, I know she types a little slow on the phone, but it is what it is. No, I'm not making fun of her. It took me a while to get used to doing that. Hey, Dev the Devastator, what is up, my man? What is up, everyone in chat? How is everyone? How'd you all enjoy this interview? Because it's pretty much done. and I'm about to switch over to maybe playing Apex with my son, depending on how he feels. But you'll never be interviewed. I don't know. You could hit me up in DMs, and I'll see. And Blood disappeared. I guess she's not gonna respond.
Like, fuck those guys.
Right? Nah, she supports so many people. She's one of the people who found Tifkery and started sharing her to people so you can get her known. Yeah. Oh yeah, all my favorite people in one place. This was a great interview. I enjoyed myself. Very chill. You didn't answer the damn question. She just types LOL, I'm good.
I guess you answered it properly.
I guess so. All right, with that being said, that's the interview. Thank you everyone for coming out. I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to talk to this guy after the show for a little bit, and then I'm going to hop back on a video game with my son. If you guys want to chill, come on and chill, and that's it. Bye.